for being here. Welcome or welcome back. So on this video I am going to attempt to share with you my setup for next week. Hopefully I can get this done fast because it's about time for my family to be up, and I don't think that I can film with everybody else in the background. So we'll see if that can happen. So if you're interested, I hope you stick. So I'm going to be setting the week number 15 of the year in my Hobonichi weeks. You've seen this not too long ago. I added this one to my system as my I guess my catch-all planner, the one that I am planning on keeping at the end of the year with all the most important information and other things that I just planned throughout the days. This is the monthly overview for April, and we do have a visit coming over the next weekend. So we're trying to work on a few projects in our camper to just kind of get them out of the way, and so we can focus on just spending time with family and stuff like that. So this week it's going to be packed with just projects and things like that, so hopefully I can get all of it done. I do have a few things from last week that I didn't get to do. They were like very simple things, like just updating my spreadsheets and reordering some supplements and things like that are not necessarily like urgent to do, but I would like to still get them done. So what I'm trying to think about is what kind of setup I can do this week that can help me to kind of focus on all those things. I do want to also plan the meals, try to plan them ahead of time so I can have them just ready to go and not necessarily waste time on the day off to think about what to cook or what to prep or stuff like that. So the idea is to kind of have a plan beforehand and go from there. And then the trackers, I am thinking I'm gonna switch this a little bit because I do want to continue to track a few of these things, but there are other things that I don't necessarily want to continue to track in here. For example, my workouts, I want to continue to track that over here, which is what I've been doing since well, I kind of backtrack here the last 3 months, and then I started tracking here the workouts that I do and stuff like that. I will do a proper flip through of this one once I get more information on it, but that's basically my health or workouts and fitness kind of planning in here on this little booklet. So I'm not I don't want to continue to do it in here because I want to feel the need to update it on that one. So I will be removing that one, and also the mindset. I want to continue this sort of tracking but in my cousin, and we'll see how I will add that to the dailies over there, but I will remove it from here, so therefore I will have only 1, 2, 3 things to track in here, so I don't need all the space for that. So what I'm thinking is to either combine this up here on my habits or just keep this too. I think I'm gonna keep this too because I do like the data look of it, and then just we'll add the study to the actual habits and see how that goes. So that's one. And then also I want to add I want to continue this Alistair sort of list method so I can have an idea on when I start and finish a certain task. But I do just kind of wanted to set it up a little bit different so I can feel more attracted to the page. So for example here, let's see, oh, it wasn't in here. I know that I did a similar one in here, was it, I believe, and I really enjoyed this setup in here. So I'm trying to kind of mimic it, but I know that what you call it, there's a lot of things that are happening in here that are not necessarily going to go in here. Also, I don't have the same space, so I have to kind of be mindful of that, but I do like how this one turned out because it was very helpful. I have talked about this spread before. I used this, I was trying to attempting to use this as my main planner in February, and so this week was very busy. This was before we went to Japan, so we had a lot of things that needed to get done before we left, and I enjoyed having this sort of overview of all the things that I wanted to get done in one place, and it was truly helpful. So I am attempting to do something similar, and which is what I've been trying to do here, but I wanted to arrange it a little bit different this week since I have more things going. Okay, so I'm gonna go with a similar layout of that I saw from Plant Life, I believe is her account on Instagram. I will link her below. I saw a spread that she did on her weeks not too long ago, and I thought that I will save it because I liked how it looked and how functional it it looked like. So I'm thinking that that outline could be very helpful this week, since we have a lot of things happening, I guess, or want to complete so many things beforehand. So what I'll do is just kind of try to mimic that one too, and adjust it a little bit to what I need. So on hers, she has the left portion of the weeks here divided as the task for the weeks, and this is similar to what I do, so I think that's what attracted me more, because it's not too different of what I do. But in hers, she divided, she also used this space right here for tasks, and I'm thinking that she did the task for that specific day, just kind of list them down and then check them off as they happened, I guess. I don't know that I want to do that specifically, but I do know that that I am trying to move my trackers or my habits to the right side, and so I will have a space here for the Alistair method sort of list that I wanted to do. So I'm gonna try to attempt that method that she did, where she just listed the things and then checked them off in here in the middle, and see how that goes. I know that on a Saturday, there's not a lot of to-dos that will happen, because that's when we have visit over. So I think I'm gonna just divide it or add the tasks all the way to Friday only, and then on Saturday and Sunday I will just do something different, maybe ideas of activities to do and things like that. So she just added another line, just leaving enough space to add either a check mark or whatever key you use to mark your items. She used like a side kind of line or a dot. Yeah, something similar to what I do anyways. I try to do the X, the check mark, or the dots on different things. So this is where I will update the item. And then she also added the weather in here, and I think I'm gonna do that because I want to have an idea on what's happening, and what we can plan for. Some of the activities here are outdoors, so I want to, hopefully we will have good weather this weekend and we can do all of those. So yeah, and then here I'm going to divide again for the meals, just so I can have a space to do that. And then on this area, it's where I'm going to be adding my trackers. I do want to continue to track my sleep, so I'm thinking that I would maybe divide them in two. So in here I am going to track my sleep, and then in here my energy. So we'll see if I can actually make that happen in a way that actually makes sense. So I know that for at least sleep, it has to be I want to aim to sleep at least 8 hours. So 8 hours, 6, 4. Hopefully there's no 3 hours sleeping. So, but let's just leave it there. And well, you know what? I'm just gonna add it because it could happen. It had happened before. Okay. So, and then I would add a line here. Hopefully you can see me well. I am in our new location is beautiful. It's a beautiful place, and I love that I have a lake view on my window and all that stuff. But it can get very sunny in the morning, and that is the only time I have to film. So hopefully it's not too sunny that you cannot see my pages. So in here I'm going to be tracking my sleep, so I'm going to add the title up here. This is an erasable pen, by the way, so I am writing confidently, I guess, because I know I can erase it. So sleep and energy. I am tracking my energy lately because for some reason, even if I sleep enough time, sometimes I feel super tired in the afternoon, and I am not understanding what's happening. I think it has to do with, you know, age and stuff like that, but perhaps stress. But I still want to kind of track it and have an idea on what days I actually sleep my 8 hours, but I still kind of low on energy, and see how I can, I don't know, find a solution to that. So hopefully I can fit my days in here. I didn't even count that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, perfect. So I'm just gonna add the days of the week. So I usually start from the back if I'm not sure, but I'm sure that I can fit. So I should have started from the beginning. So Sunday, Saturday, Friday, Thursday, Monday, and then the same thing here. Okay, and then what I'll do is throughout the week I'll come over here and update with the little dots that I do to kind of have some kind of visual track at the end of the week. So these are going to be for my sleep and energy, and then I want to continue to add my habits anyway somehow, but also I don't want to make it too complicated to understand what's happening. So what I could do is I can actually add them here, but it will look odd. So I'm deciding whether or not I want to do this. I think I'm gonna do that. I know I was talking about my habits, but I decided to just jump here. That's how my brain works. So I am going to just divide the little squares for the meals just to add a visual. And again, like I said, it is an erasable pen, so if I decide not to have them, I can go ahead and erase them anyways, as long as I don't add any color to it. So I'm gonna add later the little dots that I do for the breakfast, lunch, and dinner, just to kind of track sort of like what we are eating and stuff like that. Okay, so maybe in here I can add a quote or something like that, something to make it pretty, and then my tracker. I don't know how to add my tracker. I'm just gonna go ahead and add it in here. Maybe I'll leave a space between this the days of the week up here, a line, and then add the title here. So I will do habits, and then the list of habits, and then the day of the week at the bottom instead. So habits, it's gonna be I think I want to, yeah, never mind. I was thinking about dividing them between personal habits and chores, like house things to do, but I think I'm just going to keep them together and move on. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, wait, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I got 9. I'm gonna leave 10 just in case. 1, 2, actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So I'm gonna divide it here, so that's perfect. And then the days of the week. So I'm just going to add another line here. And then the days of the week will be down here. So these are going to be my habits, and then down here I'm thinking I'm just going to leave it for random notes for the week. And if I don't add any notes, maybe later I can just add a sticker or something like that. So up here it's going to be daily. You know what, I'm going to do, no, never mind. Tracker and tasks, and then the weather. So I don't even know why I erased those. So hopefully you can see. So daily activities will be here. My tracking of the status, I guess, of all the activities will be in the middle right here. The list of tasks will be here. The weather, and I'm thinking about adding my mood or anything else, maybe self-care or anything else that had to do with the actual day. but more specifically the weather. That's the most important that I want to add in here. Meals, so I'm just going to add here meals. The meals for the week, the tracking and habits and stuff like that. So now that I have the outline here, I think I'm happy with it. I'm thinking I'm gonna leave it there for the outline and decide whether or not I'm gonna add some stickers to it. I also have to, or would like to, check the weather, so let me check that and I'll be back to you. All right, I found the weather and I'm just gonna put it here to reference and update the side here. So for Monday, it's going to be, it says it's going to be cloudy, so what I'll do is just doodle something very simple, and then what I'll do is decide whether or not I want to keep the doodle or add a sticker. I don't know that I have enough weather stickers, so I might just doodle it and keep that. So cloudy, it's going to be in the 70s and 80s, so that's good. I don't have to like update all of that, but I do want to know if it is going to be raining. That way I can just plan accordingly, I guess. So 3 days that are going to be cloudy, supposedly. Or slightly cloudy, I guess. This is the cloudiest. It's going to be on Thursday. Then it's going to rain on Thursday, looks like. And then on Friday, Saturday. No, wait, where am I? Friday it's going to rain. I'm so lost. It's Friday? No, what did I do? So, oh, it's because I'm adding Sunday. All right, so Monday, cloudy, more cloudy, more cloudy, and here is when it's gonna rain. And then on Friday, it says that it will be sunny. And Saturday will be sunny. And I cannot see Sunday, so I'm gonna leave it open for now. So at least I have my weather, and my family arrives on Saturday, so hopefully for those few days it's gonna be sunny and beautiful, so we can enjoy our time outside. And then for the tasks, I'm not gonna update that on camera because I do have to kind of think about the projects that I want to complete and how I want to arrange them throughout the week. I do know that I want to finish everything by Friday, so I want to have some kind of stickers around to kind of highlight that time. It's going to be hopefully the time of just relaxing and spending time with family. So I'm going to try to keep everything coordinated to the beige color. So I do know that on Monday I want to focus on making sure that all of the to-dos and things like that are complete. So as far as business or social media and things like that, right? So I am going to just add this in here, really subtle, right? So business related to-dos, then make sure all the laundry is done on Friday, so there's no laundry left undone before Friday. And then I do want to ensure that everything is pretty and tidy before Friday as well. So by I add this one because this one's smaller. It's like a flower pot. I'm thinking that by Thursday, just have everything kind of organized and at least a day ahead, so in case if we make any messes or stuff like that before Saturday, we can redo, just kind of retidy on Friday. So that's that. And yeah, what else? I don't necessarily have anything specific for each day just yet, so I'll keep these handy, and so as I go and continue to add my notes. And basically I think that as far as planning goes, I think that should be it. I could add more like pretty stickers around just to kind of make it fun, but I do want to add some color first. So what I'll do is I'm thinking about whether or not I want to kind of make those headers bold. I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to use my uni or my inner gel cleaner instead. So I am going to erase these and rewrite it with the darker ink now that I'm set with the titles and where I'm going to have them and all that stuff. They're my titles. I did use my highlighter. I can never say this name. Anyways, I will link all the tools and stuff that I'm using on the description in case you want to take a look. But I love those because you can go either very light or you can go over it a few times and it gets a little richer, I guess, in color. And I love the neutral pastel tones that that I got on that set. So yeah, I've been using those. I actually love this one. It looks like green, but it's like a beige color, and I used it so much that it's dry already, so I need to get me another one. So in here I have notes, so I'm gonna just add, I think I'm gonna add these in here just to kind of add something to that area. See if I can grab it. Oops, that's not the right way to pull those out. And then what I could do is just add some dots for the meals, and just gonna have an area to check them off if we actually ate that, or maybe just gonna highlight the area anyways. Okay, so once the day is here, so for example on Monday, if it is actually cloudy, then I can go over here and darken that and maybe color it a little bit, and then go from there, because I know that last week I added my weather to my Hobonichi cousin and the days didn't actually happen how they were predicted. So instead of coloring it now, I'm gonna color it as it comes, and that way it's more precise, I guess. So what else? And I think that's pretty much it. All I have to do right now is just add my habits in here. Actually, wait, I forgot this title. So I said I was going to add habits in here. So habits, my habits list is going to be here, and then I'm going to update the status of each in here. So I have a space there to add something. Maybe I can add something small. So time day. I'm just going to add this one. It's like a little saying or something like that about latte or coffee, so I'm just gonna add it there to add something cute to the area and move on. That's nice. All right, so I think that as far as setup, this is pretty much it, what I'll do, and then maybe I can add some pictures to my Instagram once the spread is done and with more information, so you can kind of see how it is used. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. The setup, it's already done. I don't have anything else that I have to add right now until I actually go through my projects and stuff. I really want to love these little magnets. I keep on saying that. I really want to love them, but they are like such a pain. Oh my goodness. They're not too strong anyways, so if you try to grab a few pages like I try to do, it's not necessarily like the most helpful. So I might not keep on using these. So anyways, for now I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that the video has been helpful and inspiring to you. If you have questions or suggestions, or you just want to chat about these spreads and how you use these, let's chat in the comments. And until the next video, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.